In the vast landscape of human thought, few ideas have resonated as profoundly as my famous declaration, Cogito, ergo sum, I think, therefore I am.
This simple yet powerful statement became a cornerstone of Western philosophy, setting in motion a chain of inquiries that continues to shape our understanding of existence. Descartes, a 17th century French philosopher and mathematician, challenged the traditional reliance on sensory experience as the sole basis of knowledge.
Even if our senses deceive us, even if the external world is an illusion, the very act of doubting, of thinking, proves our existence.
This radical notion reverberated far beyond the halls of academia. In theology, it sparked debates about the nature of the soul and its relationship to the physical body. If the mind, the seat of thought, could exist independently of sensory experience, did this imply a separate spiritual realm? In the burgeoning field of science, Descartes' emphasis on reason and methodical doubt helped pave the way for the scientific method, a systematic approach to inquiry that relies on observation, experimentation, and logical deduction. Descartes' legacy lies in his insistence on the primacy of the thinking self. He provided a foundation for exploring the nature of consciousness and its role in shaping our perception of reality. His ideas continue to inspire philosophers, scientists, and theologians alike, reminding us that the journey of understanding begins with the recognition of our own existence. Building upon this foundation of self-awareness, we delve into a new realm of philosophical inquiry, exploring the concept of potentiality as a fundamental principle governing existence.
We propose two laws of potentiality that offer a framework for understanding the universe and our place within it. The first law states, everything that is realized must necessarily have always existed in the form of its potential becoming prior to the realization.
This law posits that nothing can come into being without first existing as a possibility, a latent potential waiting to be actualized. Just as a seed contains the blueprint for a mighty oak, so too does the universe, in its entirety, arise from a primordial state of pure potential.
The second law of potentiality asserts, the presence of a potential will necessarily always entail a change in the state of the potential. Either it falls away, or it will begin to be realized.
This law introduces the concept of dynamism, of constant change and evolution. Potentiality is not static, it is a force that propels transformation. Every potential, once it comes into being, must inevitably either dissipate or embark on the journey toward realization.
These two laws, taken together, offer a compelling framework for understanding the nature of existence. They suggest that the universe is not a static entity, but rather a dynamic process of becoming, a perpetual dance between potentiality and actuality.
Imagine, if you will, a state of pure potentiality, a realm where all possibilities coexist in a state of latent pre-existence.
This is the all-potential, a concept that stretches our imagination to its limits. It is the cosmic womb from which all things emerge, a realm of infinite possibilities unconstrained by the limitations of space, time, or physical laws as we know them.
The all-potential is not a void of nothingness, it is a plenum, a fullness overflowing with the seeds of every possible universe, every conceivable reality.
It is a state of pure potentiality, pregnant with the possibility of everything that ever was, is, or ever will be.
This concept challenges our conventional understanding of reality, forcing us to confront the mind-boggling notion that our universe, vast and complex as it may seem, is but one expression, one actualization among an infinite array of possibilities. Section 4. Time's arrow, the impossibility of eternal cycles. The concept of the all-potential, when coupled with the laws of potentiality, leads us to a fascinating conclusion about the nature of time.
The idea of an eternal cycle, a universe endlessly repeating itself through an infinite series of expansions and contractions, becomes logically untenable. If the universe were truly cyclical, then every potential would have already been realized, leaving no room for novelty, no possibility for anything truly new to emerge.
The all-potential, by definition, encompasses all possibilities, and in an eternally cyclical universe, all possibilities would have already played themselves out.
The laws of potentiality, however, demand a unidirectional flow of time, an arrow pointing from a state of pure potential towards ever-increasing complexity and diversity. Each realization of potential opens up new possibilities, expanding the universe both literally and figuratively.
The universe, then, is not a closed loop, but rather an ever-unfolding tapestry, a journey into the unknown. Section 5. The birth of time from potential to kinetic reality. This brings us to a profound implication of the all-potential and the laws of potentiality. The very notion of time itself arises from the transition from potentiality to actuality.
In the realm of pure potential, time has no meaning. It is only with the first realization of potential, the first emergence of something from the all-potential, that time's arrow begins its inexorable flight.
Imagine the all-potential as a still undisturbed pond. The first ripple, the first disturbance of this primordial stillness marks the birth of time.
This initial act of realization, this transition from potentiality to actuality, sets in motion a cascade of events, a chain reaction of becoming that continues to this very day. The universe, then, is not a static entity, but rather a dynamic process, a perpetual unfolding of potential.
Time, in this context, is not an absolute but rather a measure of this unfolding, a way of quantifying the transition from possibility to reality.